Okay, chord spacing. Between 1 and 2 is A. Between 2 and 3 is B. Between 3 and 4 is C. Between 4 and 5 is D. Between 5 and 6 is E. A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, this is the Albatross by SFS Weaver. Of course, you guys know that I've gone through a hurricane. The power finally came on, so it should be a little easier today doing this video. A few things. A lot of the designers send us picture tutorials, and they're not really very specific on how to do the knots, or they tighten them too much where you really can't see what's going on. This is one of those cases, is that the knots were very tight. So I did my own small interpretation until they told me, the actual designer told me that it was fine. I still think he was doing something with one of the cords, and I wish that when they would actually take the pictures, the knots would be a little bit loose so we can see more or less what's going on. Well, anyway, let's start. Okay guys, if you saw the previous video, I mentioned that there was something weird and it was missing. I finally saw the rear of the bracelet and I found out what it was. So I'm going to correct it and show you right now. SFS Weaver said it looked great. I'm not happy until you guys know it the right way. So let's get to it really quick. So grab our accent cord, right one. We're going to go under and out through E and to the back for now. This is our setup one. We're going to grab our left accent cord and go under, out through A, and like I said, for now we're going to throw it to the back. Alright, we're going to start with our right cord always. We're going to go under the core, out through C, and down through A. Going to grab our left cord. We're going to go under the core, out through C, and down through E. In the previous one, I was going over, down through C, and out through here. In the corrected one, once I saw the rear or the back of the bracelet, it's actually going to come out through the front and next to the accent cord. So let's do it. I'm going to grab it. We're going to go over, down through C, and out through E. It's going to look something like that. Then we're going to go down through E, and I'll show you how to tighten it in a second. Going to grab our left cord. I'm going to go over, down through C, and we're going to come, remember, right next to the accent cord, out through A. Okay, and then you go down through A with the left cord. It's the other way around, the way I had it. So now we push up, and I want to pull on the sides just to get a little bit tighter. And now we're going to pull from the front of E and from the front of A, or the top. Pull it and push it up. I like my bracelets pretty tight. The reason I pull from these sides, it's so like that there's not a gap in between each one of the knots. I don't like that space. Okay, now we're going to grab our left side. I'm going to pull through A, adjust it, get it pretty nice and tight. Alright, now we grab our accent cord on the right. We're going to go down through C and in between the gap over here. We're going to grab our left accent chord, go down through C, in the gap, and to the left, and here's where we start forming that albatross bird. Okay, now we grab our right accent chord. We're going to go around this chord through the right or over. We're going to go under and out through E. Okay, now grab our left accent chord on it nice and tight. Okay, we're going to go around the left, under and out through A. Okay, now we grab our right chord. We're going to go under, out through C, and down through A. We're going to grab our left chord. We're going to go under, out through C, and down through E. The reason I don't like this, the way it's done here, is that it's not as firm as I thought it would be. But that's the way he wants it. Okay, so push it up a bit, tighten it up. The reason I push this part up is that I don't like the spacing in between. So now we're going to put it up through these gaps over here. So we're going to go with our right chord over the core, down through C, and up through E. And then back down through E, and then we'll tighten up again. We're going to grab our left chord, we're going to go over the core, down through C, and out through A, right next to the accent chord. And then we go down through A. It's a little bit tougher with this one because it's 650 paracord. I might do it again with 550. All right, so we push up and start tightening from the front of E and from the front of A. And pull a little bit on the side, just for the gap. And then we push up. Get it nice and tight. Okay, let's pull up through A. Push it up. You want these knots pretty close. Okay, and then we pull down. Let's do one more. We're going to grab our right accent chord. We're going to go down through C, in between the gap. And to the back. We could actually go around right now. Bring it around and out through E. Okay, we grab our left accent chord and go down through C in between the gap. Okay. Go around and out through A. Feels weird, but what the heck? Let's do it again. One more. We're going to grab our right chord. We're going to go under, out through C, and down through A. Grab our left chord, under, out through C, and down through E. Tighten up a bit. Okay, we're going to grab our right chord. We're going to go over the core, down through C, and out through E, right next to the accent chord. Then we go down through E. Okay, grab our left chord. I'm going to go over the core, down through C, out through A next to the accent cord, and then down through A. Push up, and we pull from the front of E. Keep pushing up, getting it tight. Okay. Grab our left one, pull from the front of A. Okay, and if you notice, we haven't got that gap in between. So pretty much keep doing the same thing till the end. And now this is the corrected version. This is the right version of the Albatross. And till the next time, take care. Bye. Okay, so let me show you the ending. I grab cords, my accent cords, hide them underneath. I could also use them as part of the cord for the bracelet, but since I did an independent core for this one, I'll keep it separate and I'll use the cord for the core. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is that I've got to look to see which way the cords are going. In this case, I'm going to go under this one and out. Same thing as this. If I were using this one, I would go under, out this one, and then tie the bracelet on this side. Now remember, it's very important that you reach all the way down here where you have enough room just for the cord. So you're going to have the same size of the cord down here. So in this case, since I've got this large gap, if I didn't have that, I would just come out through here and that's it. Done. Tie it on the other side and finished over here. In this case, I have to fill that gap. So one way is to do this. This is what I do. I'll either come over or under. In this case, I'm going to come under, and I'll show you why. Because I want the cords to face downwards. All right, so I've got that one, and let's grab the left one. Come out. Okay, now I'm partially done. And some people would actually leave it like that, but not me. So then I'm going to grab my left one, and I'm going to go down the same hole on the right side. Forming like a cross. Then I'm going to grab my right one and come down the hole on the left. And then I would squeeze it tight just to make it look a little bit better. I would cut and cinch these things over here. And this should give you a fairly good idea on how I finish my bracelets. But it's all interpretation. Like I told you, if the cords are facing downward, you would come upward. If they're facing upward, you would go downward. In this case, we're crossing over and then we're going downward. Now it's just basically putting it through here. Through here. And you got your bracelet.